Let's go ahead and take your hands on your knees and take your shoulders slightly back over your hips. Let your elbows just relax to your side. And then lift up through the chest, the sternum, and the crown of your head. And bring your hands to your heart. Bow your chin. And set your intention for your practice today. Let's release your fingertips down. We'll switch the position of your ankles. So take whatever ankle's in the front, you're going to move it to the back. And the easiest thing we can do that really connects movement with our breath is the arm circle. So take your fingertips just right out to the side. Maybe draw the shoulders a little bit back so we're in our best posture. You're going to rotate the palms up. Take an inhale. And as you inhale, follow your hands all the way up and exhale out through the nose slowly. You can do a little ujjayi breath if you wish. Inhale, reach and gather up all that air with your big deep breath. Pause and then exhale it all out. Soften through those shoulders. And again, inhale, reaching the arms up. Elongate through your spine. Pull the belly and lengthen, and then exhale. Release your hands down. Good work. Last time. Inhale, circle the arms up. Good. Bring the hands together. And now exhale. Drawing the hands down. Very nice. So now we're going to just do a little bit of a neck roll. So you're going to drop the chin down towards your chest. And really let the head hang, just stretching out through the neck. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll your right ear over to the right shoulder and pause. Relax the shoulder blades. Relax your arms. Now drop the chin down towards your chest. Pause there with a breath. And as you exhale, go ahead and roll the ear to the left shoulder. Now let's just bring the head back to the center. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the ear to the left. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, draw the chin down. Now inhale, draw the ear to the right shoulder. Take a smooth breath in, and when you exhale out, let's draw the chin back up. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, draw the ear to the shoulder. Pause. And just be aware of any sensations you're feeling in your neck or shoulders. And just take a full breath. As you exhale, release your chin down. Let it roll down and hang. Take a full breath. As you exhale, draw the ear to the opposite side and pause. Good. Take a deep breath. And last time, exhale, drop the chin down to the chest and hold. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your ear to the opposite shoulder and take a full breath. And as you exhale out, bring the head back to the center. Good. So little shoulder rolls. So let's go ahead and take the shoulders up, push them back and down. So you're going to draw up, back, and down. So take an inhale up, exhale it down. So inhale up, and you can exhale out through the mouth. So come up, back, and exhale out. Inhale up, back, and down. Get rid of all that stress we hold in our upper back. Let's reverse. So shoulders go back, up, forward, and down. Boy, I hope I'm reversing this. Up, forward, and down. Good. Drop back, inhale up, forward, and down. Inhale up, forward, and down. And one more time, bringing it back, up, forward, and down. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and send your legs straight out in front. You can stay on the blanket. Just kind of ground the sit bones, maybe moving a little bit of the flesh away from the sit bones, but really flex the feet. And we're going to take those fingertips back out again. You're going to inhale, reach your right arm up. As you exhale, start to walk your fingertips a little bit out. Now you can even bend the elbow, but try to keep that your right sit bone down. And then come all the way up and release the arm to the floor. So left arm all the way up to the ear. As you exhale, go ahead and walk your right fingertips out, bend the elbow. Start to open up through that rib cage and keeping the left sit bone down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bending the elbow, reach. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, float the hand down. Good. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, extend and reach. Really stretch from the shoulder to the fingertips. Then inhale, come up. Exhale, float that hand down. Couple more times. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, walk the fingertips out. Bend the elbow and reach. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, float that arm down. Last time. Left arm comes up. Good. Exhale and reach. Pause there. Take a deep breath. Come up. And exhale and release. Perfect. I'd like to do a little side bend with a back bend. So let's take that right leg out. Sorry. Whew. All right. So flexing your right foot, ground through the sit bones. And this is a good hamstring stretch, but you'll want to maybe bend the knee just a little bit if your hamstrings are tight. Now you're going to slide the hand on the back side of that leg, and you're welcome to grab onto the top of the shin or the ankle, or sometimes the outside of the foot. And other times I like to take the peace sign fingers, the index finger, middle finger, and wrap it around the big toe, and it's called the toe lock. So you're going to take your left thumb to your shoulder. The shoulder's going to slide back. And you're going to reach the arm back as far as you can. So look behind you, rotate that palm up, take an inhale. As you exhale, start to move into this beautiful side stretch. So a little deeper than what we were doing before with the side bending. But here we're adding on this amazing stretch for the hamstring. So keep reaching out. Just take a few more rounds of breath. And just one more inhalation. Now you're going to take this left hand, you're going to plant it behind your hip. And we're going to roll onto the shin. You're going to draw the toe down towards the floor. At the same time, we're going to lift the hips up and come into a slight back bend. So you're going to reach the arm up over the side of the face, but you're going to start to lift the hips up and open the chest up towards the sky. So you're looking up, bringing that arm back. Then we swing it all the way back down. So we're coming around. We're going to slide the hand down the side of the leg and take a nice deep inhale, reaching up and over. And then you're going to go ahead and plant the hand back as you exhale. Take an inhale, sweep the arm up. The legs stay straight, but you're going to open the chest up towards the ceiling. Look up. And as you exhale, you're going to draw the arm down, slide it down, take an inhale, reach the arm up and over. As you exhale, plant the hand down behind your hip. Inhale, sweep the arm up, open the chest up towards the sky, stretch through that chest. Exhale, swing the arm back down, grab that foot, and come into your side stretch. Good. Let's go ahead and bring the hand back down. We're going to switch. So you're going to take your right heel in, and now the left leg comes out. So left heel towards the body. And I just want you to pause here for a moment. Just kind of see and where you're situated, we're gonna flex that left foot and really draw the toes back. You're gonna slide your left hand down the outside of the leg and, you know, hold on anywhere that feels comfortable. And really the secret is just keeping this right hip planted so that you'll get this intense or beautiful intense side stretch. So I'm going to take my middle finger, ring finger around the big toe or, you know, ankle, whatever works. Now we'll bring the right thumb to the shoulder. This is like a bow and arrow. You're going to bring that shoulder back, reach back as far as you can. Rotate the palm up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to bend at the elbow. And see, this side is a little different for me. And just kind of, you know, it's natural. It's going to maybe be a little more mobile or flexible, or it could be a little bit tighter. But we want to breathe into it, so we start to release any of that tightness. So a nice deep inhale and long, slow exhale. Good, deep breath in and exhale it out. And one more cleansing breath. And as you exhale out, now we're going to take that right hand, plant it behind the hip. Now we're going to point that toe, roll onto the shin, reach the arm up. And we'll just take a little pause here. Start to bring the arm back, but see if we can get the shoulder and the chest to open up to the ceiling a little bit. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to swim that arm down. Plant your hip back down. Slide the hand down the leg. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Take a nice deep breath here. As you exhale, plant the hand down. Inhale, reach the arm up and over. Open your chest to the ceiling. Good. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, let's go ahead and come back down. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, plant the hand down. Inhale, reach your arm up. Fill your lungs with air. As you exhale, swim the arm back around. Come back down. Reach the arm over the side of the face. And let's just do one more. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, plant the hand behind your hip. Inhale, sweep your arm up, open the chest to the sky. And as you exhale, swing the arm down. Bring the hand along the side of the leg and reach the arm up and over. Good. And now come all the way back up. Perfect. We're going to bring both feet together and come into a tabletop position. And I'm just going to use my blanket. You know, if you don't need the blanket, that's fine. Just gives you a little bit of padding for your knees. So let's go ahead and come into child's pose. Take a moment, bringing the big toes together. You're going to fingertips right in the center, right here in the middle of your mat. And you can start to walk down. Now, if you have your blocks, you can use your block for your forehead. So bringing the forehead to the block and just walking the hands out. Remember, you can readjust that block, or you can go a little higher if you wish. You can go to the side of the block. Otherwise, just bring the forehead down to the floor. You can move your head to one side. So turn your head to the right. Just get a little neck stretch here. Just taking one more breath. Then lift the head and turn your head to the opposite side. So lift up your torso. And we're going to use your blocks if you'd like. So you can grab the blocks and take them on either side of your mat, the corner of your mat. And we're going to slide your right foot forward. And if you're not using the blocks, it's okay. You're going to just bring your hands on either side, and some of you may actually prefer that. You can plant your hands to the mat, or you can stay up on the fingertips. But what we're going to do is we're going to flex the back foot, drop the hip, flex that back foot, and pick up that knee. And then just kind of push back through the heel a little bit, roll a little bit through the toes, and then bend the knee down, sink through the hip, lift through the chest. Let's do that again. Keep the foot flexed, pick up that knee, just kind of roll a little bit into the toes, bend the knee as you come a little bit forward, and drop it down. Good. And then just one more time. Just kind of readjusting our hip flexor stretch. So curl the toes under, take an inhale, lift the knee up, just kind of roll back a little bit into the heel, get a little calf stretch. Good. And then drop the knee down. Now we'll uncurl the back foot and we'll move into a hamstring stretch. So we're going to stretch and flex the front foot, sit back into the hip, and then you're going to walk forward with your hands or your blocks and sink into our low lunge. So we'll use our breath. Remember, we'll kind of flow with this connecting breath. So you're going to take an inhale here. You're going to exhale and come back. So inhale, bend the knee and sink into your hip flexor. Exhale, pushing back. Inhale, lift the chest, bend the knee. Exhale, flex the foot, forward stretch, forward fold. Couple more times. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your heart. Exhale, come into the hamstring stretch. Sometimes this is called actually a half split. And one more time, take an inhale, bend the knee, sink your hips, and just pause here. Holding here, but not holding the breath, just taking a few rounds of breath. Very good. Come into your hamstring stretch, and now let's hold that. So in the hamstring stretch, I like to flex this back foot. Make sure that the toes are coming towards you. Get a nice deep stretch through the calf. And then we're going to bend the knee. We're going to keep it really simple. We're just going to slide your right foot back. And we'll go ahead and bring the left foot forward. So the left foot comes up between the blocks or up between your hands. So you want to drop into this hip flexor stretch. So you're going to bend the knee over the ankle, sink down into the hips. Some of us may choose to lift through the chest and the crown of the head a little bit. Maybe even if you like, you can take those blocks a little bit higher. And now we'll move. We'll move with our breath, our meditation in motion. So we're going to inhale here. As you exhale, I'm going to flex my back foot and stretch back. Good job. Inhale, bend your knee, lift your heart, sink your hip. Exhale, straighten out the leg, forward fold. Inhale, lift your heart, your chest, look up maybe a little bit. Exhale, flex and forward fold. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, lift your chest, sink your hips. Exhale, forward fold. And last time, inhale, lift the heart, sink your hips. And exhale, forward fold. Now this is where we're going to hold. So we come back to our low lunge and lift up through the heart and the chest, taking 3 more breaths. Good. One more inhalation. And now as you exhale, let's come into the hamstring stretch and hold. Take your gaze down towards your knee, keeping that foot flexed. Very good. So we're going to come all the way back up, and we're going to slide this left foot back. But we're going to stay on our knees. So I'm just going to turn. We're going to turn towards our screen. And we're going to just come up onto our knees. And let's start out with a little bit of gate and half moon pose. It's a modified half moon. So we're going to stay standing on your right knee. You're going to send your left foot out. And so look at the outer edge of your foot. Make sure it's parallel with the mat. And so we're going to take the hands to the heart. You're going to inhale, circle the arms up. And now as you exhale, bring the hand down and slide here into our gate pose. So again, we're moving into a nice deep side stretch. And just pause there, taking a few rounds of breath. And now we're going to come back, bring the arms into a T. And now plant your right hand down to the mat, reaching the arm up into our half moon, or you could call it a half plank or modified plank. But I'd like to flow this a little bit. This will be a little bit of work into the torso. So you're going to inhale, come up, exhale into gate. Inhale, come up, exhale into our modified plank. Inhale, come up, exhale into gate. And now inhale, come up, exhale, float back into our half moon pose. I can't decide. So let's pick up this leg. Lift this leg up and bend the knee. Let's grab the foot, all right, or the ankle or wherever. You can use a strap here. You're going to roll the shoulder back, maybe even start to open the chest a little bit more towards the ceiling, and kick the heel a little bit away from the buttocks. Take another full breath, and we're going to release that back out, reaching up. Plant the foot down. Use your obliques to come all the way up. Good. Bring the hands down to the mat. And I like to rotate my left hand towards my right. And I'm going to rotate my right palm up and slide it through, dropping down to the side of the face. So we do get this inner thigh stretch here, but we're also now able to stretch between the shoulder blades and into the traps. So 3 more breaths. And 1 more cleansing breath. So pushing through that left hand, pick the torso up. Bring both hands to the mat. Good. And we're going to go ahead and bring our hands to the hip crease, come up. And you're going to slide that knee down. Let's go to the other side. So now taking the right foot out, really ground it down into the mat. You're going to bring the hands to your heart center. So finding your balance. You can even flex this back left foot. So inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, release the hand down, coming into our gate pose. So inhale to center, exhale into our side plank, modified side plank. Inhale, come up, exhale into gate pose. Inhale, come up, exhale into our side plank, pause. And just one more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale into gate. Good. And now we'll come back to our T position. Bring the hand down, plant it and ground it. Reach the arm up. Engage into the abdominals as you lift this leg up strongly. Bend the knee and go ahead and grab the foot. Kick the heel away from the buttocks, rolling the shoulder open. Take another full breath. And as you exhale out, release your hand and your leg. Good. Come all the way back up. Let's plant your hands down to the floor. So you're going to rotate. Actually, you're going to rotate your right hand. You're going to turn the left palm up. So I'm going to dive that hand through. I'm going to slide it through, coming down to the side of my face. You're going to close your eyes if you wish. And just come into the breath. Good. One more inhalation. Now as you exhale, push through that right hand. Lift your torso up. Let's bring our hands onto our hips first and come up and slide that knee down. Go ahead and sit down. And we're going to come onto our back. So we no longer need your blocks. We'll do a couple of amazing stretches here on our back. So bring your feet in front. Let's grab the back of the legs and roll all the way down. Very good. Now we're just going to take the right knee into the chest and hold. And hug that knee and stretching your left leg out. Just relaxing the low back. Taking those big, deep rounds of breath, just slowing down the heart rate. And we'll come into our knee down twist. So you're going to take your hand, your left hand, on the outside of the right leg and come into our twist. So reaching the arm across the floor. Turn the head away from that bent knee. And just see if we can start to soften and let go. Allowing our breath to slow down our heart rate. To start quieting the mind and coming into this place of being calm. Relaxing into this beautiful stretch. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, let's come into our hip stretch. Our modified pigeon pose. Taking the knee up and holding on to the hamstring or holding on to the shin. Now drawing the chin into the chest, and some of you may like to rock a little bit side to side on this, but just holding it is just this amazing stretch in itself. So let's stay for 3 more breaths. Very good. Hug both knees into your chest, full wind pose. Hug in. And this one definitely rocks side to side. Just massage your low back. Now pause to the center. Send the opposite leg, the right leg out, and keep the left knee hugging in. Just hold here. See if you're just unconsciously holding any tightness. So soften the shoulders down. Relax through the back of your neck. And take a nice big deep breath. And as you exhale out, let's come into our twist. So the knee comes up and over and down. And the toe doesn't have to touch the floor. Mine doesn't. So, it's our hips. They can hold us back a little bit, but it's okay. This is why we do yoga, right? So we want to keep that mobility. We want to keep our flexibility. And it requires time and patience. So let's move into awareness. Whatever sensations we're feeling here, we want to use our breathing to settle into the pose. Maybe turning the head away from that bent knee. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. And just taking one more big cleansing breath. We're going to roll onto our back and come into our upside down 4. Bringing that knee up, maybe holding onto the hamstring, flexing that left foot. Softening the shoulders down, keeping the back of the neck long and drawing the chin towards the chest. And allowing that low back to just soften. And come into those smooth, cleansing breaths. Good. Take one more big, full breath. And now we're going to hug the knees into the chest again. That's another nice, beautiful stretch, giving yourself a big hug. And now we'll bring the feet down and stretch the legs out into our final relaxation. So like I said, you're welcome to just rest here for a few moments. Just allowing yourself to sink down into the floor.